Alligator Alcatraz. Alligator Alcatraz detainees are refusing to eat. You didn't refuse to cross that fucking border, though, did you?
Illegals refusing to eat at Alligator Alcatraz, but they didn't refuse to cross the effing border. Interesting. You mean human beings surviving what your country created and refusing to be treated like cattle in a cage. And if you're going to talk about borders, at least know how they got here. The US just didn't gain territory. It stole half of Mexico in a war it started, and it didn't stop there. It invaded, occupied, and destabilized countries across Latin America for over a century, leaving behind cartels, coups, and collapsed economies. They didn't cross the border, ma'am. They crossed their own land, mutilated by white men with pens and guns. But since you're feeling bold behind a screen, let's talk about history. Your ancestors didn't just come here. They came soaked in blood. They stuffed Africans into ship compartments so tight their skin festered, their lungs collapsed, and the floor was filled with blood, feces, mucus, and vomit until the dead were thrown overboard like garbage. They raped women in chains, sold toddlers like livestock. And before that, they used indigenous babies for blade practice, literally tested how sharp their swords were on the soft bellies of children. They hung native women from trees, slit open their wombs, and crushed the skulls of their infants with boots. So don't you dare talk about who deserves to be here. Your nation was built on mass graves, your flag stitched with stolen limbs, and now that people are fleeing the wreckage you caused, you want them silenced while living in cages? No, they're not refusing to eat. They're refusing to die quietly, and that terrifies you. Because deep down you know they know. You're not afraid of illegals. You're afraid of accountability. I didn't read that from this book. I wrote it. But it summarizes a lot of what it says here. And I think that you should read it because I don't think you truly know your own history. It's called A People's History of the United States. I mean, if you know how to read, I would get a copy.